Every letter begins with words, but not every letter begins with understanding. In the small letter writing office, two ghostwriters turned all the people's feelings into words. Though they shared the same desk and job, they were nothing alike. Brian believed that every letter had a purpose to fulfill. To him, words were tools, meant to be clear, practical, and effective. Mira, on the other hand, believed that the best letter was not just about saying the right thing, but about preserving feelings only the people who lived them could truly understand.
Right. Why did you choose to chat?
The letter has its own structure, and I like to follow those structures. Besides, the clients tell us what to write. Our job is to find the most accurate way to express it.
Don't you think this shop is lecture? Some people come here because they don't move on. To say, or even some people know what they want to say, but they don't have the courage to say it. We use their thoughts and feelings to have them express it, or even the feelings that they have never realized that they had.
To Ryan, what Mira said sounded beautiful, but hardly practical. To him, a ghostwriter job was simple. Clients brought their thoughts, and he turned them into the right words, nothing more. Mira, however, always seemed to have something beyond the letter themselves. Whenever she spoke about the job, there was a quiet warmth in her voice. If every letter carried something invisible that could never be measured by perfect grammar or careful wording. Ryan never understood what she meant. I hate that you are always 3 steps ahead of me. Oh, by the way, I tried eating carrots. They're still as terrible as I remember. I miss you.
Dear Sir, thank you sincerely. Yours faithfully.
Hey, Mira, are these yours? Why do you keep these?
Don't you have anything you can't bring yourself to throw away?
This is useless. You cannot use it anymore.
So, how does useful mean to you?
It's only useful when it is usable.
You're right, Ryan. This ticket can no longer take me anywhere. But I was reminded by the memories they carry. This ticket were the first time I came to the city, all alone. Yeah, but it's pen. Someone gave it to me when I first came to this office because my pen was out of ink.
How about this old envelope? You should change a new one. I can give you some.
Thanks, Ryan, but no, they're all special to me. You will know.
Guess why? I think I'll say hi. Actually, I hold this pen for too long. And the letter I write will go deeper.
Don't say so. You have done so much for this work. Even more, you're the college that we will never forget. Our working time here, negotiating, and the time of fixing letters together.
It's time to look for someone new, younger, and more appropriate for this position.
Can you say something nice, just one? At least, you could say thank you and give him a kind wish for him after all.
He's right. The new ones bring more excellence out. I'm just too old.
Yeah, this job demands fresh writing, practically to produce a good letter. I think you could. And you have fulfilled your role as a ghostwriter. We will pay full for our work. That's the truth. Soon enough, both of us will be facing early retirement. Mira, we have to make way for values that are better suited to the demands of our time. You see, it has worked out. I can't keep it any longer.
Just ignore him, Robert. He doesn't understand what emotional bond is. Come on, let's go and have a farewell meal today. Good morning, miss. How can I help you?
Oh, I want to write a letter for an old friend.
So, what would you like to say?
I just want a letter simply to check on him. That's all. And to be honest, I don't think he will waste the time reading on this in this age.
I understand. Letters is not only means to deliver information, but it carries thoughts and feelings of the person who sent it. Our job is to express the emotions that the receiver wants to convey and make it stay with the receiver.
Just let it. Please tell me the receiver is your relationship with them and the relationship you want next.
Please help me to ask about his wife and family.
Not long after that, an elderly woman walked into the office in search of a ghostwriter. Her name was Mrs. Michelle.
Excuse me. You must be right.
Yes, I am rich. Please take a sip.
He's happy to write a letter to my husband.
I understand. Show me.
My husband has to go away on a business trip for a month, and so I promised him to write a letter every week, so he wouldn't feel lonely. I've already written two, but they said that for the mistakes and they were just messy. So I would like to ask you to write a one minute.
What should I write?
I start from the little things like for Lily, he takes home and bird.
How about your cookie? Always warm my heart.
No, actually hates him. But for me, he will try a lot, and I'm happy because of that. And sometimes he able to play around with us, which are a lot of odds and nails.
Well then, you were so considerate when I was working in my life. Um,
And he's always complained that his dad couldn't grow away. So that for me. Sometimes can be correct, but never reach the top.
Ryan,
Please excuse us. What's wrong?
do you know how many languages exist in the world?
More than 7,000 languages?
Not exactly.
Then what was the correct answer? Isn't that is an obvious question?
Do you always need a clear answer? As many people, as many language. Each person speaks a language of their own, which is why so many people fail to understand one another.
Something's not defined so clearly. And have spent my entire life searching for the right place. I worked in honest people's respect and curiosity failed to realize that some mistakes don't need to be corrected. It's like having to read to realize the opposite feelings of importance. They were never mistakes. They were simply the ways people will express their own love.
The day after, Mrs. Michelle came again to see Ryan.
Morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Please take a seat. I've changed and fixed the letter.
Thanks. I think the sentence is wrong, and this one is not what I want to deliver. Like the sentence, it's not what I want to tell him. Or you can fix this. I want to keep the true meaning behind his words.
Say, am I the one who hired you? Or you are the one who hired me?
Calm down, Ryan. She had to think the only she could do.
Well, if I write incorrectly, the reader would think that I love him in a different way.
No, that's the problem. You are writing it incorrectly. When writing a letter, you need to convey exactly what you want to say. One wrong word can change the entire meaning.
For example, it always left the door open. It means like you're afraid that every single night I would come home late and not have the key.
That night, Mira understood what Mrs. Michelle wanted to write, so she tried to write a letter for Mrs. Michelle.
Ryan, you don't need to fix the letter anymore.
What did you write? Let me see it. It's full of emotions. It's not professional at all.
Somehow, I understand her story. So I did try my best to find the right meaning, her connections. That's what we both appreciate.
You should ask me for the permission. What's wrong with you?
No, Ryan, you always be the same. You never try to look deeper into what makes her happy. They have connections, Ryan.
That's what I care. Not me, but you. You need to be more practical. No, you cannot use this.
After that incident, Mira quit her job and she never appears in the office again. From that day on, Miss Michelle came almost every afternoon. She always said she was there to write a letter, but somehow the letters were never the main reason for her visits. Instead, she spent hours telling Ryan stories. He never really learned much about Miss Michelle herself. Nearly every story was about her husband, his habits, his routines, and the countless ordinary moments they had shared together. Before long, Ryan realized he knew far more about a man he had never met than the woman sitting right in front of him.
I used to spend the end of each day reading newspaper, but before that, we would often ignore the newspaper box outside our house. I was always the one to pick it up.
So, he disliked reading newspaper because it was boring?
It still didn't have a reason to like them yet. Young man, his philosophy is so clearly divided. To you, he ignored those newspapers because he thinks they offer no interest. Hobby is not only worth having when it brings enjoyment. An action is not only worth doing when there is a clear reason behind it. But people do not always live for things that are useful. Some things people just pursue not because they have value, but because they have the true meaning behind them.
1 week passed, then 2, then 3. Mrs. Michelle never came. Ryan simply thought that she had caught a cold. But things turns out unexpectedly.
Are you Ryan?
Yes, I am.
I'm Michelle's daughter.
Oh, I haven't received any requests these days from her.
My mother passed away 2 weeks ago, old age and heavy sick.
I, I'm sorry for your loss. I, I couldn't think. She was she was here 3 weeks ago. I
She left this for you. I found it in the box that she kept for my father, filled with all the little things she never threw away.
she knew she was coming back. She prepared this in advance for me.
I have kept so many things, including this letter. He never liked me keeping those little trinkets because to him they were no longer useful. But I kept them. I'm too old to remember every single happy moment we shared, but these seemingly discarded items don't. They remind me of the man who painstakingly makes breakfast for me, only to accidentally burn my favorite apple. They remind me of the old letters he taught me to write before he left home. Each of those items reminds me of him. I also kept a few things for myself. A train ticket, for example. It reminds me of the time I was lonely before he came along. But then he came, and I was very happy.
Months passed. People no longer hear the name Brian, the ghostwriter who had once written thousands of letters on behalf of others, had disappeared from that city. He quit his profession, not because he had come to hate letters, but because, at long last, he understood that there are some words which, once spoken by someone else, cease to be their own. Now, Brian devoted himself to be a single purpose, helping people learn how to say the things their hurt had known all along. People came here carrying the things they could never bring themselves to say. One day, it was a father who wanted to apologize to his son. Another, a young man who wished to confess his feeling. And then, a husband who wanted to write a letter to his wife. Ryan no longer held the pen for them. Instead, he simply placed a blank piece of paper in front of them and asked,
What does he like to eat?
Why would you ask that?
Why would you ask that?
Why would you ask that?
Because that is where love begins. I never let my wife drink coffee on an empty stomach.
She lies thick, shapes like autumn, strawberries, for example. My son always cuts the burnt part of the toast before handing it to me.
Well, let's start with that.
And one of Ryan's guests is a little girl.
Hi, I want to write to the most unique person in the entire world. The person that I like more than anyone else, my mother.
Hey, shall we begin?
Do you think letters have souls?
Once upon a time, I didn't. But now I understand that there are things in this world that were never meant to be useful.
Like what?
I used to believe that everything in this world had to be useful. A letter had to be sent, a clock had to tell the right time, and people only stayed when they had something to gain. But it turns out there are things that do not exist to be useful. They exist to remind us that at some point in our lives, we meant something to someone.
You said that something don't need to be useful to have their meaning. So, what gives their meaning?
Sometimes we give things a value that no one else can understand, and yet we treasure them anyway. Like, remember that someone doesn't like their coffee too bitter. Like pretending to lose a game of chess. Like covering someone with a blanket after they've fallen asleep. or setting the office clock 3 minutes ahead every single morning. Doing good stuff, even after that person is no longer there.
So, are your memories like with Jamie?
No, they are proof that at some point in time, someone believed you were worth remembering.
Or does really do say the strangest things?
Perhaps we do. Welcome. We don't write letters on behalf of others.
That's good. I wouldn't want anyone else to write a letter for me anyway. I'm here to apply for a job.
This little shop isn't hiring.
You said the same thing a year ago. Do you remember?
Is that so?